Right, welcome back to another video. Now in this video it's just going to be a short one because I'm going to show you guys how to adjust and reset the gear linkage on a set Ibiza 1.9 TDI 6-speed. Now the reason I'm doing this is because I've been having problems like selecting 6th gear and first sometimes, and this is the only thing I could be, because about 2 months ago we had the gearbox off, and for all I know maybe the linkages have come loose, or maybe like, you know, gone out of place, so I don't actually know. But that's what we're going to do today. I'm going to show you guys how to reset and adjust the gear linkages on my set Ibiza 1.9 TDI. So let's get started. So the first thing I'm going to do is, just so we've got plenty of room, is I'm actually going to remove the battery and the battery tray, because we will need as much room as we can get to actually like do this properly. So this is not too hard. I'm not going to actually show you how to remove this. It's pretty easy. You obviously take off this cover, obviously remove the battery, which is held on by a little clamp down there. Then there's like, what, 2 bolts which hold the battery tray into the car. It's really easy. I'll show you where the bolts are. But anyway, I'll get this battery out and I'll be back with the camera in a minute. Right, that's the battery removed. Now this actual kind of box here is held on by 2 bolts. There's like 1 down there, and there's like 1 in there as well. And there was 1 there, so about 3 bolts, well 2 in my case anyway. And then we can remove this, and we'll have plenty of room to get out the gear linkages and all the stuff we need to down there. I'm not sure to take the airbox out, not too sure, but probably will anyway because it's so easy. Anyway, I'll get this out and I'll be back on camera in a minute. Right, now the first thing you want to do is to lock the selector in place. Now how you do that is, right down here, I'm not sure you can see on camera, a little pin right here which moves like moves in and out. It's really hard to see on camera. It's right here. Now what we need to do is we need to try and move the gear linkage up and down while pushing that pin in to try to lock this in place. I'll try and set up the camera and I'll show you how to do that. And just like that, the selector is locked in place. Actually, what I'll do is I'll show you how to do that on a gearbox that's actually off the car, just so you can actually see better, and I'll show you how to do it properly, because you can't see very well in the engine bay, and I'd rather show you guys how to do it properly because, well, you have to really. So I'll show you quickly on a gearbox that I have, which is off the car. So this is a spare gearbox which I have, which is off the car, and I'll show you how to lock this in place. Now you can actually see better. So as I said, here is the pin which actually locks the selector in place. So I'll set up the camera and I'll show you how to do that. So basically move this up and down while trying to push that in. And so basically what you want to see is this pin pushed all the way in, because as you can see it's obviously all the way in, and that's when you know this is locked in place. So as you can see, this cannot move up and down. It's secured in place, and now we can move on to the next part. Right, I just removed the airbox just so I have more room, so I can actually show you what we're doing better. So what I want to do is basically like kind of release these. I don't know the correct term for it, but basically I think how you do it is you pull back on these springs here. Actually I might try and set up the camera just so it's easier. Now the next one to do is lock the kind of gear shifter in place. Now how you do that is, down here there's like this hole above here and down there. Now what you want to do that is get yourself, I think it's like a 5mm Allen key piece, and slide it through there. So we'll try to do that now. Right guys, I'm not gonna lie, the Allen key that I had was actually the wrong size, so I'm not sure it worked very well, so I just used a drill piece. Now as you can see, the selector is actually like locked in place. I hope you can see it on camera. So this can't move and it's in the correct position, so that's all secure now. Now all we need to do now is go back in the engine bay and sort out the gear linkages. Right, now that the gear selector in the car is secured in place and like aligned up, now we can release the gear linkages here. So And I'll do is now just quite untwist it, I would imagine. There we go. And that one here. And that's that done. But yeah, so now that all right, so now that the gear linkages are now all like kind of reset here, we'll go inside the car and take out that pin and make sure all the gears go in okay. I can't get it out. Oh, I had 2 hands for this. Oh, and also not forgetting, release this pin down here. We should just. There we go. That is the selector now, like not locked in place. So we'll go in the car and make sure it selects all the gears fine. Right. First, second, third, fourth, fifth. Oh, that's a lot better. Oh my god. Right. So that is how you reset and adjust the gear linkages on a Selector Ibiza 1.9 TDI. So I hope this video helped you guys out, and if it did, give it a thumbs up, even share the video, I'd really appreciate it, and subscribe if you're new. And thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.